Urgent message from Archangel Michael. You're on red alert for this person. Official announcement in 3 hours left. Dear child of God, Archangel Michael, the mighty protector and leader of God's heavenly army, has sent this message with urgency. You have 3 hours left. You are now on red alert regarding a person in your life who is crucial to your spiritual journey, your safety, or your destiny. This is an official announcement from heaven, and you are being called to act. This is not a coincidence. The timing, the person, and this urgent message are all part of God's divine plan for your life. It's a wake-up call that you need to hear and respond to immediately. Heaven is alerting you because your actions and choices in the next few hours are more important than you may realize. Before you go any further, pray. Seek God's wisdom, guidance, and protection, because what you are about to face has significant spiritual implications. This message is a call to trust in God's will, to be vigilant, and to prepare yourself for what is to come. The urgency of heaven's red alert. When heaven sends a red alert, it is because the stakes are high. A red alert is not given for trivial matters. It is a serious warning, a divine signal that you are in the midst of a critical moment, where decisions and actions carry profound consequences. Archangel Michael, known as the protector of God's people, often appears when there is a need for spiritual warfare, protection, or an imminent battle between good and evil. In Daniel 10 verse 13, Michael is seen fighting against the forces of darkness, defending God's people in times of trouble. His presence signals that you are standing at the crossroads of a great spiritual battle, and God is calling you to be prepared. This is not something to ignore or delay. You are being called to respond with faith, prayer, and spiritual vigilance. Who is this person? Why are they important? Archangel Michael's message specifically mentions that you are on red alert for a person in your life. This means that someone close to you, or someone you are about to encounter, holds significance in your spiritual journey, your protection, or your destiny. It could be someone you already know, a family member, a friend, a colleague, or it could be someone new who is about to enter your life. This person may have a positive or negative impact on you. They could be a blessing or a challenge. Heaven is urging you to discern their role carefully, to seek God's wisdom about how to navigate your relationship with them, and to be cautious about their influence on your life. 1 Peter 5 verse 8 says, "Be alert and of sober mind." Your enemy the devil prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Sometimes, the enemy uses people to distract us, to lead us astray, or to sow seeds of doubt and division. But at the same time, God also sends people into our lives to guide us, to bless us, and to help us fulfill our divine purpose. The key is discernment. This is why Archangel Michael's warning is so important. You need to be spiritually alert, watching and praying for God to reveal this person's true role in your life. Do not act out of fear, but out of faith in God's plan. What will happen in 3 hours? The 3-hour time frame in this message is significant. It means that time is of the essence. Within the next few hours, something will be revealed or set in motion. It could be an announcement, a meeting, a decision, or an event that changes the course of your current situation. In the Bible, the number 3 often symbolizes completeness, resurrection, and divine intervention. Consider how Jesus rose from the dead on the 3rd day, Matthew 28 verse 6, signifying victory over death and the fulfillment of God's promise. In this same way, the next 3 hours are crucial because they mark the completion of a season or the beginning of something new in your life. God is at work in this moment. He is aligning circumstances, revealing truth, and opening doors for you to step into your destiny. Do not be passive. This is a time for you to be active in your faith, praying, and seeking God's direction with urgency. How should you respond to this message? When Archangel Michael brings a message of warning or instruction, it is essential to act in faith and obedience. Here's what you can do right now to prepare for the next 3 hours. 1. Pray for divine protection and guidance. Start by praying. Ask God to give you clarity, wisdom, and the ability to discern the truth about this person and the situation. Pray for protection over your mind, heart, and spirit, so that you are not deceived or led astray. Psalm 91 verse 11 reminds us that He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Trust that Archangel Michael and God's heavenly army are already surrounding you, protecting you from harm. 2. Seek God's wisdom about this person. If there is someone specific that comes to mind, pray for God's wisdom in handling your relationship with them. Ask Him to reveal their true intentions and to guide you in how to respond. James 1 verse 5 says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." 3. Be spiritually alert and watchful. Over the next 3 hours, be watchful. Pay attention to the people around you, the conversations you have, and any events that unfold. God often speaks through circumstances. So stay alert and open to His voice. Luke 21 verse 36 says, "Be always on the watch, and pray that you may be able to escape all that is about to happen, and that you may be able to stand before the Son of Man." 4. Prepare for spiritual warfare. Since Archangel Michael is often associated with spiritual battles, this message could be an indication that you are about to face a spiritual attack or a challenge. Ephesians 6 verse 12 tells us, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Put on the full armor of God." Ephesians 6 verses 13 to 18, "the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, and the sword of the Spirit." Be prepared to stand firm in your faith, knowing that God is fighting for you. 5. Trust in God's timing. Whatever is revealed in the next 3 hours, trust that God's timing is perfect. He has already gone ahead of you, preparing the way. Even if the situation seems overwhelming or confusing, know that God is in control, and He will use this moment for your good and His glory. Romans 8 verse 28 promises, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. The announcement, a call to action. In the next 3 hours, there will be a revelation, an official announcement from heaven concerning this person. Whether this announcement comes through a conversation, an event, or a spiritual insight, you are being called to listen carefully and to act with faith and courage. This is not a message to ignore or dismiss lightly. Heaven is urging you to take this moment seriously because it has the potential to shape the course of your future. God's hand is upon you, and He is guiding you through this moment with precision and care. In conclusion, a divine warning and an invitation. You have been placed on red alert for a reason. Archangel Michael's message is a warning, but it is also an invitation, a call to deepen your relationship with God, to rely on His wisdom, and to trust in His protection. In the next 3 hours, God is going to reveal something important. Whether it's about a person, a situation, or your own spiritual path, be ready. Stay close to God, seek His face, and walk in faith. You are not alone. Heaven's army, led by Archangel Michael, is fighting for you, and God is watching over you with love and care. Remember, this is not a joke. This is a pivotal moment in your life, and God is speaking to you through this message. Listen carefully, act wisely, and trust that God's plan for you is good. May the peace of Christ guard your heart, and may Archangel Michael stand by your side as you navigate the path ahead. Amen.